Hello, everyone. How are you?
Tiago, welcome. How are
Thank
you?
you. Good, thanks. And you?
Very well, very well. Thanks very much for joining us. Well, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much.
Well, one hopper was not enough.
No, we have to have two hoppers.
Great, guys. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Thank you.
So when do we start? How do we start?
Yeah, we pull up your slide now. Okay, you can go now.
Awesome. Cool. Hi, everyone. By the end of this presentation, I want to have answered 6 questions. What is Hopper? How do we source our business? How do we sell your rooms? Who do we sell your rooms to? What makes us unique to our customers and what partnering with us looks like? So what is Hopper all about? Hopper is the largest closed user group in North America, a travel app with over 80 million downloads. We are a tech travel company that is backed by some of the largest institutional investors and banks in North America, having raised $730 million so far. We are a one-stop shop for flights, experiences, rental cars, millions of hotels and homestays, and fintech travel products that enhance our customer experience. Our goal is to diversify your hotel's channel mix, generate incremental revenue without ever disrupt your direct sales strategy. So how do we source our business? In contrast to most of the distribution channels out there, which heavily rely on Google Hotel Finder and other meta search engines that also rely on paid SEO on Google or any other browser, we do not rely on these channels. We leave this space for you and for your existing channel mix alone. We source our business via social media platforms such as YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat, sourcing a completely different segment to the one offered by these other channels, generating incremental revenue for your business. 35% of our reservations result in customers jumping from the social media platforms into our channels. 65% of our reservations are of loyal users that recurrently book with us via our 2 channels. So what are these 2 channels? We will sell your properties via 2 channels: a Hopper app that started as a price predictive tool and evolved all the way to the app we have today, offering multiple services. We also sell via Hopper Cloud, where we power selected amounts of partners with our content. For example, the Capital One travel portal, the one on the right, where the credit card users can redeem their points into travel, which we provide for. The key takeaway here is that we do not resell your rates, and both channels are closed user groups, never competing or diluting with your brand or comp sales. Who do we sell you to? Our core audience for the Hopper app are Gen Zs and millennials. 70% of our bookers are 35 years old and younger, and majority of our bookers are females, which goes in line with most of our customers jumping from a social media platform into our app to make a reservation. For Hopper Cloud, the majority of our customers are older, with an average age of 40 to 50 years old, traveling on average 11 times per year. The key takeaway here is that our channels are closed user groups. There's no space for brand.com disparity, and the segments we are sourcing are unique to the current segments offered by our travel counterparts. So what makes us unique to our customers? In the beginning of the presentation, I spoke about an offering of fintech products, which creates a sticky and fun environment for our customers. In addition to gamification, where users can play games and receive cash back in the form of carrots, 1 carrot is 1 currency, we are also offering products that offer maximum flexibility to our customers at no risk to our partners. These are, for example, price freeze on the left, where a user can freeze a flight or hotel price for a determined amount of time. When the user comes back to confirm the reservation, if the price has changed, we will pay the difference at our own cost. The benefit for you is the increased conversion percentage, and the benefit for the customer is maximum flexibility. One other popular product is a cancel, leave, change for any reason, where you as a customer, if you need to leave the hotel, cancel or change, we will offer you full flexibility at our own cost. The hotel's policy will always be respected and paid in full for. Lastly, our price predictive tool that in a clear way allows the guest to know when it will be the best time to travel in terms of price, and at the same time providing you the maximum visibility to your lower occupancy days, generating reservations when you need and want the most. So what does partnering with Hopper looks like? Our goal is to create a frictionless environment. Upon signing a standard contract, the onboarding process should just be a matter of connecting via channel manager. Rates, availability, and reservations and payments will be managed by this channel. You have no other extranet to manage and maintain. Your content is managed automatically by us mirroring this content from multiple different suppliers, removing that workload from you and your teams. Payments are made via virtual credit card. We do not charge you an additional percentage to charge our cards. And in terms of commercial terms, we just want to be treated the same way as your other OTAs. We will share a link just now in LinkedIn in the same page that will allow any of you to just connect with us directly. Thank you. Fabio.
That was very insightful, Tiago, and quite fun, actually. I'm looking forward to seeing the end user experience booking travel on your platform. But let's find some questions, some questions that are springing in our judges' minds. Shall we start with Martin?
Hi, thank you. And thank you, Tiago. It was a really great pitch. First of all, I want to congratulate you on your initiative to plant trees in each booking you have. This is something worth to mention. I saw it in your webpage.
Thank you.
As you well know, the hotelier is currently very focused on direct sales, yeah, and is trying to eliminate intermediation costs as much as possible. I see your platform very focused on the B2B and especially with the final customer, as you mentioned. I think the hotel, the airlines, etc., you are offering in your webpage or in your app are secondary. Okay, I give you some examples that you were showing in your presentation. Where price prediction and the price freeze. From my point of view, as a hotelier, this goes totally against revenue and yield management strategies. On one hand, for the price prediction, it will change the behavior of the client, and on the other hand, with the price freeze, it does not allow us to raise the ADR as we would like. But hey, there are the rules of the game. We will adapt to them as we do every day. As a hotelier, we want the client to pay as much as possible. Do you understand that? So my questions are: first of all, I want to know what is your main competitor you consider, and the second question would be why, as a hotelier, should I work with you, taking into account the comments that I told you right now? What is your contribution of value for a hotelier?
Right, good then. So please allow me to jump in over here and then answer some of the questions. I take note there are a couple of questions coming on from your side. So first of all, like regarding the plant tree, I just would like to give a little bit of comments. So yeah, we aim to support the carbon offset commission. So then that is one of our initiative why we want to plant every tree. Thing that you mentioned about a hotel currently focus on the direct sales itself. So why do they need to work with Hopper, right? Then this is where exactly Hopper comes from, because our goal is to provide incremental business. And then the source of market that we're bringing is actually from social media, where we believe that hotels at the moment haven't really discovered that distribution just yet. So if you would like to tackle a new customer, a new market profile, and then let Hopper be your partner to open the gate for you. So that is the answer. And then you mentioned about the price freeze and then how does it work, and then against the ADR. I disagree on that one, because price freeze, on how does it work, that exactly how price freeze improve the hotel ADR. Our data shows that the booking that using price freeze actually has higher ADR, up to 50%. And then how is it so? How can it be possible, right? Because you as the hotelier, you have the opportunity to just yield your rate up and down whenever that you want. And then Hopper will pay the discrepancy from the final price that you send it to Hopper, while the customer actually will only pay what the price that they have frozen in the beginning. So here Hopper come into the middle to bridge exactly what is the customer need, and then helping the hotel at the same time. And I think, and the next question is who are our competitors? Hopper is a travel app, so then it's sort of like a hybrid model between the OTA and the normal travel agent itself. So when we mirror with the online travel agent, of course, we look at the big players such as the Priceline teams like Booking.com, Expedia, and Agoda. But then, yeah, we also claim ourselves as a little bit hybrid from that because of our main source, which is the app itself. I hope that I answered some of your questions, and then do let me know.
No, perfect. I'm convinced already.
Also, I just want to reiterate that we are not freezing your capacity of yielding. We're just freezing the price. The difference, like Adinda said, is always paid by us. You can yield as much as you want.
Thanks for the
I think Martin has carved his way into Hopper, and I think it's made life a lot easier for Joe. Joe, any questions? Any other questions that popped to your mind?
Yeah. I didn't realize you can, bundle like 5 questions into one question, but no, I'm just joking. So my question is, it was interesting to see that, your main source of business comes from social media, and I think your, demographics, especially the age, reflect that marketing channel. And so the question that I have is, what kind of, are your customers booking only a very specific types of product, whether that is, the type of hotel or of a certain price range? Like, how would this be appealing to hotels that perhaps are used more by, some of the older demographics, such as luxury properties?
Right. Okay. So yeah, again, like Hopper doesn't advertise in Google or Meta, so we do have a friendly strategy for the hotel partner. And then what type of the hotels that the customer currently book? Yes, our main customer is Generation Z and millennials. However, it is very important because we also did a little bit of research if our customer is a brand neutral or not. And the answer to that question is yes, 60% of our customer is very brand neutral. So it means that we don't have a specific brand or typical of star ratings or anything that our customer only booked to. And then on top of that, I think Tiago mentioned also in the presentations that with our Hopper Cloud or B2B initiative as well, that our customer that come from that source is actually 40s and 50s, which has a better spending income as well. So then their disposable income lead to a better ADR or ABV from that customer profile.
Well, I think you're right, Joe. I think we managed to bundle quite a few questions in your last 2 interventions. So thank you very much, Martin and Joe. Brilliant questions. Tiago, Adinda, wonderful pitch, and I think you've convinced us all pretty much. So thank you for your time. Join us for the rest of the show, and we're now going to.
I have one question.
Okay, go ahead.
So this is something really make me really interesting. So you mentioned that Hopper raised $740 million, right?
730 million.
I never seen a big number like this, so I don't remember if I was reading the right. Did you ever think to take those money and run away, guys? Well, it was just a question, joke. So I really like Hopper approach. So thank you, guys.
Thank you.
It was just to make some break ice here.
Awesome.
All right.
Breaking some ice for
I think we can have another time for question here. So let's put Aida on top of this now.
Good, because I had a question that I wanted to make to both of them. I believe it's very difficult to get into the market or into such a competitive market with other players such as Booking or Expedia having very interesting apps as well and pitching for the same target segments that you're pitching for. So perhaps just as a last part of your pitch, could you share what it would be for the booker, the advantage to use Hopper instead of Booking or any other more traditional app?
Okay, cool. It's inevitable that it is very challenging for us to enter the new market, right? Especially that we are coming from the expansion itself. Just give you a little bit of data that from Hopper overall, that the international user last year just contribute 3% of our sales, but then this year is that the revenue from the international user is more than 20% itself. So the international user definitely take like a very important role in generating the sales for us. And then why the customer needs to book for Hopper, right? I think Hopper apps also did a lot of engagement with the user, and then people would like to go to one apps rather than opening multiple tabs or browser, and not only buying the travel product, but also there is a risk fee or worry free when you want to travel with all uncertainties. So then here Hopper trying to come in and then see like, hey, let you do the holiday and then do everything that you need, and then Hopper take care of the rest, including all the risks. So,
just to add on that, when we look at our travel counterparts, they rely heavily on the Google Hotel Finder and other meta search channels to acquire customers, where we do not rely on those channels. We rely on different channels. So it's completely different game setting where we are playing and where they are playing. Those other travel counterparts, they also want to provide the best rate available to their customers, but many times at the hotel's cost, where we want to offer flexibility and reduce the price to our customers for them to travel more often, but many times at our own cost by offering all of these fintech products. So there's the biggest question, the biggest difference between us.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for that. Enzo, any more questions from you?
No. The money part
my.
was interesting, but it's okay.
Brilliant. Well, thanks very much.